was incredibly brave.
Kimi Raikkonen is in another league right now.
Alonso away, and Raikkonen around the outside of Webber, and he's made it. You don't often see cars overtaking up there. That is incredible.
Absolutely unbelievable pass by Kimi Raikkonen.
Here comes Kimi Raikkonen going into turn 14. Button's got the inside line. Raikkonen gets squeezed wide, but he's just got ahead of Jenson Button, and he's made it stick, and he moves himself up into third place.
Jenson shouldn't have let him through there, round there. He'll hate it when he sees that back on the replay.
Also joining in that battle is now wheel to wheel. Di Resta and Raikkonen side by side going through turn 7. Di Resta's got a better line into turn 8 here. Might just hold the place. They come perilously close. Raikkonen hanging on in there, and it's worth the while for him as Kimi Raikkonen moves up into 8th place. Brilliant driving.
Has he got enough traction to keep the McLaren behind him? He's really left himself to be a sitting target now. He'll have to go defensive down the inside. He'll have to go tighter than that. Oh, and they nearly touched. Can Raikkonen sweep in? Yes, he can. Brilliant.
What a brilliant move! Side by side down the straight. Grand Prix racing at its absolute finest. Kimi Raikkonen sweeps through to take the lead of the Japanese Grand Prix.
Yeah, Jenson's beginning to go, he's just wondering if he's got to go defensive. He has now, because Raikkonen's got a tremendous slipstream, and he's locked the brake. He's going to go wide, surely. Jenson, oh no, how did Raikkonen keep that on the road? But now Jenson can come back at him. He's got to just keep it to the right-hand side, bury it up the inside. Now, right now, exactly, perfect, well done. They're going to touch, they'll get away with it. Montoya thinks he's going to have a piece of the action. Raikkonen says, no way, you're not coming through there.
On board with Kimi Raikkonen going through Cobbs now, flat out alongside the Red Bull, and Raikkonen gets ahead of Daniel Ricciardo. There is guts and there is bravery.
Kimi Raikkonen is the oldest man on the grid at 38 years old, and that was incredibly brave to just go steaming into Cobb's corner like that.
Look at this though, this is Raikkonen attacking Alonso, side by side. Look how the car's bouncing as he tries to get the brakes on, and he's done it. A very clean move for position by Kimi Raikkonen. He's now up into 4th place, and he's got more fuel on board than the cars in front. Look how Ralf Schumacher is struggling to control that Williams. Raikkonen got a better drive through 3. He's going to be able to take the BMW Williams. They almost touch as they go down the straight. Ralph's on the right, Kimi's on the left. Ralf keeps his foot in it. Kimi tries the outside line. Can he keep it round? Yes! What a move! What a driver this guy is. I mean, what can you say? He's only 23 and he just doesn't fear anybody or anything.
Raikkonen a big winner there. So Rumble, we've got away quite well. We're getting a fantastic slipstream behind all those cars. Now that is brave. I'd like to see that one again. That was good. And to risk going past 2 cars, and there he goes, straight around the outside. And he had a look at the Ferrari too. Stunning and brave first lap from Raikkonen. Montoya really struggling for grip, and Raikkonen tries to go right round the outside, now has track position for turn 3, and Montoya tried to hold on to it and could do nothing about it at all. So he tried to hang on in there, but Raikkonen found himself with track position.
Not bad for a rookie, hey?
I think David Coulthard's sitting there thinking, I actually fancy a piece of the podium. Look, Raikkonen's gone right round the outside of 5 this time though. It's where he was quicker last time, and completely surprised Coulthard there by just finding that grip around the outside. Now he brings himself into play.
Look at this, Raikkonen and Schumacher inches apart going through the centre S's. I think they might have just touched. How they didn't completely come to grief, heaven only knows, but 8 world titles between them. They're not bad drivers really, are they? That was absolutely sensational.
Down the back straight they go. Fisichella goes defensive, he can only move once. Raikkonen's going to try and take him around the outside.
He'll not go around the outside of there, but that means with the tight line, it means Fisichella has run wide on the exit, and Raikkonen has punished him for that, and that's a critical move.
Kimi Raikkonen's having a go on Sergio Perez. Perez is having a go on Palmer. Kimi Raikkonen's going to go into turn 1 ahead of Sergio Perez.
Brave move there by Raikkonen, and especially if you see a slow car coming out of the pits for good measure.
Frentzen will need to drill that Jordan down into turn 1, otherwise Raikkonen will have the pair of them.
Here he comes then, he's in the slipstream as they go down towards turn 1. He goes for the inside line, it's the damp line. Can he make the braking work for him? Can he get second place? Yes, he can. That was pretty straightforward for Kimi Raikkonen, and the horsepower of the Mercedes-Benz engine and the pure commitment of Kimi Raikkonen takes him up into second place.
And look at that, Schumacher slow out of La Source. I don't know if he got on the limiter or what, but that's given Raikkonen, who would have been the man with the DRS, ironically. Michael was in front, so he didn't get the DRS activation.
Watch on board and hold your breath and breathe in.
And Kimi almost getting into the back of him. Look at the amount of spray they've got. Remember, they're on intermediate tyres still, and Raikkonen will get a look at the inside of Coulthard. It'll be a brave move, though, against your teammate in these conditions, and he's made it work.
Wow! Kimi Raikkonen puts down a marker for David Coulthard. Raikkonen forced him into a position where he just had to let him through.
Kimi Raikkonen proved at the 2020 Portuguese Grand Prix that when conditions are tricky, experience prevails. The veteran Finn showed all of his experience and talent to move up from 16th position to 6th by the start of the second lap. This was all in his car unable to fight for points on a regular basis. It was truly one of the greatest opening laps in F1 history.
Kimi Raikkonen is in another league right now. This is absolutely thrilling stuff at the start of the Portuguese Grand Prix.